I do think a big piece of it, and there's probably two things that I would distill it down to, is really take the time to understand the business. Because even though I felt like the diligence process that I went through, I felt like I was in a mutual evaluation. I think the founders and our strategic partner, Welsh Carson, did a beautiful job making everything as plain as possible, but you still have to learn. So, really, just no job is too small, really getting deep, understanding, and just understanding the nuances that you only know over time would be the first thing. The second thing would be just really thinking through the team that you put in place and suspending ego in some ways, just figuring out how, again, if you're grounded by member at the center, like what, make sure that that really dictates how you spend your time. And then I do think that a big part of it, and maybe there's a way to short circuit it, but it does come down to just being comfortable in your own shoes and being unabashed um, in your willingness to just do what you think is right answer, because that's ultimately what you were hired for. So you've got to learn the business, you've got to have the right team, you've got to get input, but you have to be comfortable in the being in those shoes. And sometimes there can be a little bit of a self-talk, like a track in your head that can undermine that if you're not careful, or at least that's true for me. And I would say anyone that I've ever worked with would not say that I suffer from confidence or that, but there's something to the role and the title that can that you just need to be mindful of as you settle in, and you just sort of continue to be you, because that's why you were hired. That's why I was picked for the role.